Yeah, expecting it to come true, and as you said, now being able to punish, and I mean, kind of expected. We've seen degster going for a lot of aggression previously as well, being that stand-in. Dycha, crisp shots, and a little bit of help from Denis, as Faven says he wants a piece of the pie, and, well, takes it without really asking. That very, very, very quickly just turned around, Mike. It's such a good start from Big, but not even able to do another point of damage as they were moving in towards that B bomb site. It was just instant headshots across the board for Sprout, and there we go. The final kill comes through as well. It's Sprout with the opening pistol here on the.
More tease.
They've got full mid control right now, though, and they're not even committing in with that for the split. Instead, they're actually just leaving tizian to slow down the rotates. So, well, I mean, even though he goes down there, he holds off for maybe an extra second. He gives them the time to get the player on the bomb site while he's worried about elsewhere. And I was gonna say that's gonna give them the bomb plant with a strong position to set themselves up for the after plant as well, but they end up actually getting dropped into the 2-on-2. But syrson, he's actually got to pull through on his own now, and he refaces, expecting the smoke to cover him off, but it does not. Left in the open, trying to cock that off back, and it doesn't go well. As, well, somehow Sprout managed to pull that round back, despite it at one point being a... Are they actually
pain of dealing with these A site smokes? He's gonna get caught.
Yeah, that was a bit crazy. Surely they're moving it back. Yeah, they are pushing on towards B now. One of the players just kind of appeared out of nowhere on the radar. Spiidi, though, able to get one, gets flashed off, and at this point in a 4-on-2, honestly, should just focus on staying alive. Well, I mean, they've already got the other player around mid at this point, so it doesn't really matter much. It is all on syrson here. He, unfortunately, isn't even able to get anything. Tried to nade the player up close, see if he could maybe push around and catch him moving up.
That's glass cannon, but it's already connected. Never mind, that was the op on the other side. Degster has it. And here's the threat, here's the damage coming in. Not quite a kill, but XANTARES is so very low, and syrson has gone down. The glass cannon off, no longer a threat in this particular round. It's falling apart here for Dig. Degster catches one of the edge of smoke. Denis follows it up. There's nothing left doing. You've got Keto with a deagle walking up the B stairs, but what can he do? He can't even get to the bomb, much less plant it. He's gonna have to cross in front of the crosshair of dycha. And dycha has not been making too many mistakes. Meanwhile, faven is flanking him, so if he tries to play on time, he's going to be killed from the stairs, and yeah, it's just a matter of time here. Down he goes. Oh, faven's going to go for the knife. Faven's going for the knife. He's got it as well. No problem there. There's just nothing working out for you. They're going to take the fight towards the side hall initially, try and get a kill here, but syrson is holding the angle. He pulls off of it, and he's dead as a result. Now it's a 2v1. Suddenly, it becomes possible, and dycha seals the deal. Plenty of time for that 10-second defuse. Time to go looking for an AWP. He's just raining guns down on his teammate. Just letting him know. AK's aplenty. My gotta watch it. And look at this. Denis has gone all the way back to B. He's rotating to come in with his teammates so they can play together. But in the meantime, spiidi trying to look on high gets caught. So it's all on Denis. Last round of the half. Certainly going to go for it. Doesn't have a kit, so time is critical here. Doesn't have any utility, so again, no option to really go for the defuse. Just has to win the fight. Take it to the side hole initially, it seems, trying to swing onto that. Now he's making noise, recognizing that he's running out of time. Gonna tap to try and force the peek. Peek's not gonna come through. He gets checked from the other direction, and syrson waits for him to slide into his crosshair. And that, oh no. That's a silly mental mistake, thinking you've cleared cement. Molly doesn't actually land. Now they're gonna flash for him. Syrson's gonna get another one. Tabsen follows it up. This is unfortunate, is the way that the round falls apart, but it's now a 4v1. Spiidi's trying to get something, anything he can't do it, all because of one misthrown molly, folk.
For Sprout's case anyway, it just didn't work in their favor. Degster, I believe, who got punished. Spiidi, though, he's gotten himself a kill by creeping up around on A. Finds XANTARES tucked in the corner. Syrson now only with the scout left to try and defend, and he can't really do anything about the bomb going down either way, but he still tried to take a bit of a peek and is punished for it very quickly. So, yeah, Keto all alone. He's got the MP7. They do have money across the board, but you can see for at least XANTARES and tabsen, the money is a little bit too low for the only $1,400 loss bonus to actually allow for them to get the investment. So we'll see what can be done. Keto did want to move in anyway. I mean, even if he just got the one.
Scoping, you got to get the shot without getting turned on. Oh, he's still on the flank. They're not looking for it. He's going to do. Finally, the turnaround comes in, but Denis, it was too late. Too little, too late. You've been hunted. You have been stalked for hours at this point. Tabsen comes out from cement. They hadn't cleared it. They hadn't cleared it. Again, cement comes back to bite them.
Nightmare
and now
stuff.
Faven, 3 seconds. He can't win the round anymore. He's just going to save it. That's so unfortunate for Sprout. They had... But no, he does secure it, and that's going to allow a bomb plant, and Faven's patience is rewarded because now they're in position. Denis commits himself to the plant and dies as a result, but he does get the bomb down. So the sacrifice was not in vain. Now the question is, what can tizian do from the flank? They've overlooked the flank before. That's been a problem for them. There's the peek. Dycha wasn't quite ready for it. He was sort of doing that informational peek without actually expecting someone to be there, and there was somebody there. Oh no, they lose a player towards cement, and they both go down. That is a heck of a retake. Keto and Tizian chiming in. The defuse will be there. So, all of that patient play from faven is...
Ooh, degster.
Nice from degster.
As long as it has a scope, he doesn't care, apparently.
Yeah, he's used the Krieg a couple times, and now he's gonna get the peek. They
Doesn't
drop
need it.
down. Oh, he even gets it with the Krieg spray. That is tough to do in that kind of a fight. He's done so much, but Tizian's bringing it back. His teammates certainly have to be able to capitalize on that 3K. Degster going huge, eliminating everyone who was on the site, and then finally getting dropped. They need to have this, but Keto says no. Denis was trying to walk up the stairs, and he loses his life. Denis is dead. Spiidi doesn't follow him to the grave. Keto does instead. Now 1v1, 30 seconds to go. And he's coming back to watch the flank. Tizian's coming on that flank. Who catches who here? There's not a ton of time to work with. Tizian seems content to just hold this, and indeed that is the right read. What are you showing here around the corner? He's going to be lobbing it off. Lots of damage has been done here with what little they have to work with. They're being whittled down ever further. Okay, there we go. Degster gets one, though. Deagle baited in, and then Degster was the hammer behind it. And this is getting interesting. Syrson, though, is still alive, and Syrson has been the sentinel that they just can't get past. Did he spot the player behind cement? I think just the top of his head was showing. Molly goes out. Should be able to clear it. Oh, but the shot is missed? Doesn't matter. Tizian secure to try and get the big green into his hands. It's just such a difference maker. They're going to go aggressive on ramp. That's how they're going to mitigate issues with their buy. Super aggressive, take the control. faven says, I don't care what you want to do. I'm going to kill. He might bounce on his head. No, it misses him entirely. He's now in the side hallway. Tabsen is looking for this, though. Should have it. Unless the smoke fades and he gets the shot first. He does indeed. Withdraws. The kill's not there. Damage for both sides. A nade to chase. Tabsen at risk, but both players do survive the exchange.
That's Molly in the way as well, yeah. So that's going to slow things down at least a small bit, but apparently nowhere near enough. You had mentioned, I think even just in the previous round, that they were neglecting mid a little bit, but this time they had Spiidi lurking around there. He's gotten a kill there in the meantime. Denis has gone ahead and taken one on B, and obviously they had already pushed up on A. And that is big, of course, going to win it and send us into an overtime to have a go at some more. As at least so far, it is slowed down a little bit by Sprout. Not going as crazy with those early ramp pushes. They tried to actually follow up once the smokes begin to fade. And yeah, double peek from tabsen and XANTARES alongside a flash. Leaves faven and degster just out in the open blinded. And there was no trouble at all for the kills to be found. As over on B as well, Keto's only able to get one kill to hold off. But it's enough at this point. Even if they get the bomb down, as long as Big just wait for a moment to make sure they get all of their players together. And then swiftly move in for this retake. Because they don't actually have a kit.
Oh no! Go fast. Dycha's got the first. Feels like a Dycha round. This is still winnable. Very much so. Players already through, but they double peek it. And there we go. XANTARES cleans up both. Brings us to overtime by the will of his hand. It's going to happen. We're getting more rounds in this Vertigo game. Regulation was not enough to decide. Even in that 2v3, it looked like it was possible for Sprout, but just cannot deal with XANTARES.
Comes around. Syrson's like, nah, I'll leave you. I'll go get Spiidi on the bomb site. And he comes back in. Oh no, upshots! Oh. What is going on?
Finally misses. Had to happen sometime. Thought he was flawless at that point. But no, finally a miss comes in, and that does allow him to be traded, but still an advantage for his team, and Syrson has bought that for them. Dycha and faven to try and keep Sprout's hopes alive in this Vertigo pick. Can they pull it off? Can they pull off another miracle? 30 seconds to work with here for Big. They're all grouped up into that side hallway. They're going to be coming around now. They're working as one unit, one nucleus. Rolling onto the site. faven, if he finds the timing here to catch one, do some damage. No, he knew. There's the jump. He almost gets the second as well. Tizian solo XANTARES. Not faring too much better. But Dycha, now in the clutch. He has a kit. He doesn't have any utility, though. He's just going to have to make this work. By the sweat of his brow, by the bullets from his gun. He's been wrapped. Tizian's in towards spawn. He now has a very quick timer on this. Cannot dilly-dally at all. Tizian will catch him as he crosses towards this bomb now. There's no utility to cover it off. And this should be done. This should be over. Dycha has no idea. That's just a distraction, and there's the kill in. Tizian secures it for his team.